channel. Geez, that didn't sound right. I'm gonna try that again. Welcome back to the channel. Ooh, that sounds so much better. I am your host, Louis Porter Jr. Welcome so much to my channel. I really do appreciate it. Ooh, I guess today we're starting off with a scratchy throat. I don't know what's going on right there. But today we're going to talk about the big news that came out this morning. It's hot off the business news and how it's going to affect possibly comics, DC. So today's question is, AT&T's rumored to merger with Warner Brothers Media, DC, and Discovery. What's their long-term plan? Stop Disney. So this was already covered this morning, and I watched it. It was great by Perch. I really appreciate it. He got me even more inspired to do a post on this because what he's talked about I thought was valid and amazingly correct. So I wanted to talk some more on it, put a different spin on certain things that I saw, and maybe give you a different point of view on certain things. So why does this merger matter? This merger matters because DC, Warner Brothers, HBO Max, and Discovery all might be under one umbrella. And if it is, let's be honest, their main goal is to take out or minimize Disney. Because, I mean, Disney has done the thing that no one thought was possible. Marvel alone, and we'll just talk about Marvel right now. Marvel has made them such money and such interest in the zeitgeist of the people currently. It's just amazing how much they've done with their investment of $4 billion in Marvel. That might be one of the greatest returns on investments probably ever in the history of business. I mean, you think about it, when this merger happened, people were freaking out. People were going to be, this is the worst thing ever, da-da-da-da. 10 years later, it's brilliant. Marvel put out 22 movies in a row. Just about all of them were super duper hits. Several of them were billion-dollar revenue generators. Dude, I mean, that couldn't have been beat. And now they're doing Disney Plus and doing all kinds of shows. And let's not forget, the Star Wars stuff is done pretty okay. Not super great, not Marvel level, but still pretty good. Now, I think this is a great business deal from Disney. Now, AT&T is like, look, we got to do something. Because if we keep letting Marvel do, and sorry I say Marvel, but I mean Disney. We keep letting Marvel and Disney do what they're doing, they're going to run us out of town. And they know that. Because Warner Brothers has not taken the second to really take their characters, take their IP serious. They just want to milk it quick, get the money, and move on. While Disney, which is, I got to give them the smart guys, knows that this is a long-term thing. We're going to keep milking this cow forever. And that's what they're good at. And most companies can't do that. Most companies think about the next quarter so they can get their bonuses and look good, but don't care about the havoc and destruction doing to stuff, to their IP. So here we are. We're in the situation of, what does AT&T want to do? What is Warner Brothers going to do? What are they trying to attempt? Hey man, it's all about business, and I'm okay with it. And I'm okay with people trying to do really cool things and trying things, but let's keep it real. This is a business decision. This is 110% a business decision. Do I think that Warner Brothers needs to slow down and pay attention to what they're doing? Yeah. But right now, they're just looking to acquire online content because they know content is king. And during this whole pandemic has proven it. That people are more than happy to get content directly put to them at their homes as entertainment. We're okay with that. There might have been a moment of, I don't know. But now, because of the pandemic, it's pushed all that stuff to the forefront. So Disney, who was already prepared, has already said, we are running this. And don't get me wrong, Netflix is still there. Netflix is still there. They could get a winner. Somewhere out of their ideas, they could get a real winner and push themselves back up to be, the super force they were for a long time. So this is where we are with this. We can't assume that they're not going to do it. They're not it is back to the Wild West. And this is the stuff I love. I can't even lie. I love when businesses are fighting over each other and doing all this stuff, but I'm not happy that they're consolidating power among certain players. I'm an old fan of cyberpunk, and I know when mega corporations get together, they act more like criminals than anything else. So I only assume this is not good in the long term. So me as an independent creative person, I'm going to tell you, start creating your own stuff. If you haven't done it yet, start it now. Start today. Don't wait. Do not wait. These kind of mergers are going to happen more and more, and they're going to try to squeeze the little guy out of the play. This is your moment. This is the only moment you're going to get. You need to focus on how you can get yourself out there and build your own networks and build your own successes. Don't depend on these guys. They're going to buy you, put you with the other companies, and just squeeze you out, and they don't care. Boom, done. Some of you are like, hey, that's good. Hey, that's on you. That's what you want to do. But in the long run, be like Disney. Milk the cow for a long time. You can get a lot of milk. It's very much the slaughter the cow, milk the cow. AT&T, Warner Brothers, slaughtering cows. Disney, milking cows. Where you want to be depends on you. But I know milking a cow has a nice long-term effect. While slaughtering might give you meals today, you might need something tomorrow and the day after. And you can't do anything when you slaughtered your cow. Just something to think about. Like I said, I don't want to get too much into this because, I mean, it's still, I'll use the words unraveling as it's, well, it's not really unraveling, but it's a tentative time. It's a tentative time. So let's see if this whole merger goes through. What does that affect the playing field? Who knows? But be prepared for anything because you don't know what you're going to get. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you all later. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. If you could do us a super huge favor and click on that like button for this video, or even better, subscribe, we'd really appreciate it. As always, thanks for your support.